Let's do our dynamic gallery. Hold on a second. Immersive. What did we do? Classroom last time? I like the classroom. There you go.
Judy, I'm going to cheat off of you. I see your stuff. I did not do my homework last night.
Well, I'm not going to guarantee you're going to get good grades from it. So we're both
Man,
going down.
Kevin's smart. We'll cheat from him.
Okay, perfect.
I had Melvin last week. He didn't take care of me. Teacher's pet said, "No, you can't cheat."
Where's Melvin today?
He's right behind us.
Oh, just don't
Yeah,
say his face.
I'm here.
Hi, Melvin.
he's watching
Hello.
over us to tell on us. He's Daniel's teacher's pet.
Oh man.
All right. Let's go with our slides. Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Mother's Day. Hope everyone got to connect and just have some family time. Every week we have our We Huddle call, just getting together with our team and just sharing our mindset. And the same time as we have some special guests here, and mission hasn't changed. And if you were at the crawfish event, you knew how crazy it was. We had like over 250 people in and out, and it was great to just connect with everybody. And my mom even said all the pictures, like she's never seen so many smiles. So it's a great thing. We're all about the smiles. Crawfish is a hit. I've never had that many RSVP like on Eventbrite before, so it was great. So I want to thank our sponsors for making it happen. It was a special event that this is our second year in a row doing it, and we got to figure out how to handle the occupancy load. Next week, actually, sorry, tomorrow, Partners in Prosperity in South Lake. Please hop on that. Pacific Table Seafood. Always excited to see people there. I will be flying to New Orleans for EXP Leadership, but Lucia will be hosting it, so please support her. Faith in Real Estate, Wednesday and Thursdays. We have our gatherings at 9:30 and 10:30. Connect with Lucia on that. There is a WhatsApp group. If you need more prayers, always need prayers. And May 20th, make sure you sign up for the MetroTex event for the production summit. Use the free code growth and make sure you invite people to that. Brittany Stewart is the host in handling that. Alex Long and our group will be on a panel. So please support our partners there. EXPCon Paris in Salt Lake City. Make sure you get your tickets. If you got your tickets already, there is a guest pass. So make sure you invite people. Let's get enough people there. You know where to find us on our We Partners websites, our Facebook group, WhatsApp chat, and our resource links. So, well, today I wanted to thank everyone hopping on. We have a special guest today, and gonna have Mario Vitorica kind of share. I know he has to hop off the call soon for his other calls. There's so many calls going on. Once he hops back on in his video, would love for him to share what's going on with his group in San Antonio. But Paul, why don't you take it away, kickstart our call?
Yeah, thank you, brother, and thank you for Friday night. Huge, huge success for sure. Had a lot of people talking to me about who is Daniel Ian because we had a lot of guests there, and it was fun talking about you, Daniel, and talking about the leader that you are, the friend that you are, the father figure that you are to many people. And it was just cool to have those moments to talk to people. But I would like to just share this because a lot of people are asking about the growth that Dr. Scribb and I are having, and growth is ugly and messy and it's dirty. It's not this pretty little straight line. I've built this before. I'm building it again. And there's things that we're missing, Daniel. And I know you're going to laugh when I say some of these things, like, I simple email follow-ups to people when they join, just you're like, I forgot to do that. I got to do this. I got to do that. And that's what growth in life is all about. You don't get it all perfect and have all your systems set up, then say, okay, now I can grow. The systems grow as you grow. And I think that in real estate, doing transactions, you grow with the transactions, you make mistakes. I'm brand new to real estate. I listed homes overpriced, overvalued. I learned, no big deal. I didn't have it all planned out perfectly and beautifully, and neither did Daniel, and neither did, Kinder, who's got 7,000 people on his team, or Brent Gove. They're still building this thing as we go. So please understand, it's not this beautiful little system that we put together and then, okay, now let's grow. It's no, let's grow and bring everything together. Because I got a lot of questions about that, Daniel, Friday night, about how Dr. Scribb and I are growing and what we're doing. And I'm like, man, we're creating a mess. We're creating a huge mess. I had a great mentor that always said, you can never say the wrong thing to the right people, and you can never say the right thing to the wrong people. And so if you upset somebody, so be it. Anybody else is going to upset them too. And you just keep trucking ahead and you make it happen. And when you have the energy of a Daniel Ing, it makes it very simple to just keep growing, keep throwing in the activity, keep trying things, keep doing things. Growth is so messy. I love it. I love the mess. That's why I love residential. Everyone said, "Aren't you going to get into commercial?" I said, "No, I love the mess of the emotions, the raw emotions of it all, man. I get off on that stuff. It fires me up. But I just wanted to say that we had some great wins last week. I think we added 2 new people to RevShare last week. I think that's 2 weeks in a row we've added two. So I'm excited to get to our 1,000 as quickly as possible. And I couldn't do it without Dr. Scribb and Julia and all the people on the team that are helping. So it's been a blast, having fun. Daniel, thank you again from the bottom of my heart. It was so much fun talking about who you are as a leader, because we had a lot of guests, man. Tons of guests. Didn't know who you were, dude. Didn't know who you were. I was like, yeah, this is his building. He owns the building. So much fun. Thanks for putting that on. I like the way you're spacing them out, Daniel. The every other week was like, oh, too much. I like the way you're spacing these bad boys out, because it gives us time. It gives us time to rev up and rev the engines and make it happen. But thank you, my friend. And guys, get ready to share your wins. Oh, this is another thing, Daniel. People said, "Hey, I feel like I'm bragging when I give my wins." Man, it's okay to say, "Hey, I lost last week." We all did. If you won last week, Daniel, you lost last week. I can promise you that. You can't win without losing. It's just impossible. So if you got a loss, share the loss. But please follow it up with a win, because there's people on here that need it. Lucia, who's bad to the bone, she's probably one of the biggest badasses we have. She needs to hear your win, because she might be like, I had a bad week. We all need it. We all need it. So thank you, Daniel. Show your
No,
screen if you're going to talk to us, and love you, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, it's important to, show up, and, the relationship you build today, it's gonna, you're planting the seeds, everything that we do, right? If you had a loss last week, guess what? That loss is a lesson learned, and you're going to keep on moving yourself to the next one. So don't ever feel down from it. So, all right, we're going to have Lucia speak. Who else is, this hand raising is kind of weird.
I know it
Lucia,
looks like it's
yes.
Shelley's hand,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so I'm excited slash nervous. I'm hosting my first broker open tomorrow for this duplex in Princeton. So really just would love your support. If you're in the area, if you live in the area, Brandon, right? I think you lived up there. Just would love your support. And obviously, if any of you have investors that you're working with, this is a great, 2019 build. So tomorrow's a big day, having the broker open at lunchtime and then moving to Partners in Prosperity in the afternoon. So I'm okay driving to all parts of town, but if you guys niche out in the north, come to the broker open. If you niche out over near South Lake, would love to have you tomorrow night. So thanks, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I know there's more wins up there. You could do your physical hand because it's kind of weird on the screen. So if you want to share some wins, if not, I got Brandon that's sitting over here. Mario, yes, our
I'm back,
special
guys.
guest
I'm back.
today.
Sorry,
No
I got a
worries.
call
No
and I stepped out
worries.
real quick, and I heard it as soon as I stepped out.
No.
So, talk to me. Y'all want me to talk about my story? Is what it was?
Yeah. Tell us who you are, Mario. What are you
Sweet.
doing? I mean, you and I are rocking the comma together with Paul and Brandon and all these leaders here. We're all going to try to hit 1,000. We all have a goal. Tell
Yeah.
us.
them build successful. And if you do it the right way, it's all duplicatable, right? So I've been with the EXP Realty since September now, so about 8 months. I just crossed 158. But leading with value, right? I mean, we're super focused on the education, on the training, on accountability, on being involved with our clients and our agents. So but I'm trying to think. I mean, just itself, if you want it, go get it. Like we have a goal, like Daniel said, we're gonna get 1,000 agents. That's not gonna happen just by me, by doing it by myself, but helping those agents that we're partnered with, helping our co-sponsor partners as well, and going out there. And my goal is getting, for example, I have 12 leaders. I want each leader to get to 100 agents. Just there itself is gonna get us over 1,000. But yeah, but leading with value, not just bringing on agents to bring them on, but hey, plugging them in, plugging them into production, plugging them into everything EXP offers, what our organizations as a whole offer. Um, and yeah, I know Daniel mentioned the mastermind next week. If you have the opportunity to go to these masterminds, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Because if it wasn't for the Scottsdale mastermind that I went to when we had just came back, we
It's
literally had just
tomorrow.
came back.
Mario, it's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, we're already in next week. Yeah, we
I
fly
know,
out
it's
tomorrow.
crazy.
But going back to that, if I wouldn't have gone to that mastermind, I would have never met Daniel. So we had just moved back to EXP when we were at the mastermind. We came back to EXP, and I think the mastermind was like a week after we came back. And me and my wife were hesitant on, we're like, do we go? Do we not go? And we're like, you know what? Let's just go. And sure enough, the first day we met Daniel, and we just clicked off from there. So getting in the right rooms is big, guys. Like getting in the right rooms can take your business, can take your mindset, can take your whole structure of how you run things to the next level. And sometimes we're just one relationship away from that next level or that next conversation or that next aha, you know? But yeah, I mean, I'm an open book. Any questions y'all have, I'm happy to answer them. So
No, I appreciate Mario, the friendship, the connection, keeping me accountable as well as a leader.
yes.
Like Mario has a group chat with his leaders to grow to 100 each, and it's really smart. I mean, just so he keeps the eye. He was have the honor to be in that group chat as well, and just seeing the fire, people moving, and the same thing is like you have to be engaged. All of them that in that chat are part of Faster Track. I know we have three folks that are signed up for Faster Track, and then we'll have our call today at 11. It's very important to get on these calls. Got to show up, right? So it's 6 weeks, right? So it's a couple weeks, and it just have to be dedicated. If you really want to grow your business, if you really want to grow your organization, you got to get on these calls. You gotta put in the work. You got to plant the seeds, right? These small daily actions, they compound, right?
Yes.
Like 5.5 years ago, Judy, Calvin, and I came to EXP, not understanding the whole model, just knew that there's going to be an opportunity. Well, that opportunity has grown to 365 people so far, 66. And we're adding another one today and another one tomorrow.
Congrats.
The compounding effect really is starting. But the hardest is always getting to that first 50, right? But it's possible. You have to want it. So for those that are on this call, I know you guys come in to this call every week. Don't just get on the call. That's that first action, which is great. What is the next step? You got to set your goals. You got to dream about it. Paul talks about dreaming big, right? If you don't have that dream, you don't have that ambition, how are you going to get there? And don't do it alone. Mario says, like, he's very smart. Yes, imagine 10 people that he's working with every day to get to 100. That's 1,000 people. It's simple math, but it's a simple thing because those 10 have the desire to build something to help more people, right? Like, if you don't believe in this model of EXP, if you don't believe this platform changes people's lives, if you don't believe this platform is the best platform on earth, right? Like what Paul would say, right? That it's also able to build a business 50 states and currently 31 countries, right? If you don't believe that, then what are you in? You have to know. What one person I heard was saying, like, you got to know your product. our product is EXP. We have to understand the ins and outs. And the thing is, if you don't understand it, guess what? Mario, Lucia, Brandon, we're all here. We all know some bits and pieces of it. You have a whole team behind you. Everything is possible. So, um, what Mario, I know you got to get on another call. You got calls every day, and very busy. You know, Mario and I, are finding that running partner. I always share that slide. Finding your running partner for growth. Mario is that other running partner that I've been connecting with. Right, different organizations through co-sponsorship. We're working together. The collaboration is there. Find those people. You know, Paul and,
Yeah, I
and,
think
and
the
Brandon.
biggest thing,
Yeah,
real quick on, I have a lot of agents that don't want to do the agent attraction, but I'll tell them find the agent that does want to do the agent attraction and let me go get him for you. And then you just build an organization. Like be that connector. And Daniel is one of the most amazing connectors I've ever met. But don't miss out the opportunity of agent attraction because it's there for all of us. Now, if as an agent or as a leader you don't want to do it, find an agent that we can bring onto this organization that does want to do it and we'll go help that agent get 100 agents. And now you have 101 agents under your organization if you're at zero, you know? But don't pass up that opportunity, guys. I mean, a lot of us got into the business to buy and sell houses or help buy and sell houses, but you never know. I mean, life gets tough sometimes, and having that revenue share always helps. It's an extra strategy that you're building if that's the way you see it. The way I see it is I'm helping agents build a successful business that they can feed their families from and their generations to come. And if they build it the right way, they can retire from it. So
yeah, Mario. I mean, exactly. Leverage. Like you have to think about. Like I have an office building. Mario has an office building. You get to leverage us, right? You could leverage us as your growth partners. You could leverage us our name and getting a business. Like a lot of people use my when they do a commercial deal, like, hey, I'm part of Daniel's group or Invest, whatever. That gets your foot in the door, right? So same thing with agent attraction on growth. Leverage us. Teresa's, you can leverage Teresa, you leverage Paul, you can leverage Judy. All of us are here to grow together. And that's the power of this model. But but you got to be smart about it, right? Just like our business in real estate. How are you leveraging your skill sets, your connections? You know, like Terry, newer agent, right? You have a whole community. Now you have to make those connections, build those relationships, figure out everyone's skill set. And then at the same time, it's just making that call like, oh, I've met this agent at this open house. Would love to connect. Just put three-way chat. The power of the three-way is so important. All Terry has to do is like, hey Lisa, it was great meeting you at this open house. I know you're with your client. Really loved your energy. I would love to connect you with my partner Daniel. Um, and that's it. That's all you have to say. And I would say, hey Lisa, I'd love to connect. Hey, I got this coffee thing on Friday. Would love to meet you. You have time. Crawfish. That's all you have to do. The- these crawfish events, it puts me out for 3 days. I mean, I have to prepare. Have that day, and then that Saturday, I crashed. Like I was knocked out. It's a lot of effort. Like my wife even says, like, why did I do that to myself? I do it for you guys, right? I spend the energy that whole Friday like preparing, and my fear is always not enough food. And you know what? This is the first time we ran out of food. I had frozen dumplings in the freezer. Got to get that. Ernesto went to the grocery store across the
And they
street
were
to get more
so
dumplings.
good.
Yes, so now I know what fillers. I know what to cook first to fill everyone's stomach. Fried rice and dumplings first. So, anyways, I don't want to get carried away. I want you guys to dream bigger. Paul's there. Paul, Brandon. We're here for you guys. Right? Don't give up. You know, we have wins, we have losses, but at the same time, we have our pack, right? Why are we called Panda Pack? Because we're here as a pack together. And, life throws curveballs, right? All the time. But but we're like bamboo, right? Like the bamboo, it's strong, it's together, it's one big thing. You plant one bamboo, it grows underneath, and then it starts sprouting. That is how we are doing it, and so I know Lucia has a goal of a number, right? We all have different goals. Terry, I want you to start thinking like, you know, what is that? What's a start, right? Having 10 people first year, that's okay. Let's start, right? We can have a conversation. But like I said, but especially right now, my focus is growth. I'm here to help you. Paul's here to help you. Brandon's here to help. Kevin, this guy's crazy. He already gave me a Google sheet of global, local, and national people. Like I have like I'm going through his notes, and I'm like, okay. I mean, every day he's connecting me with somebody, right? And from there you start your CRM systems. You got to have a process because I cannot remember people's names anymore. I met them, I cannot remember them now because everyone's like this whole call. Everyone's bringing me people. Like Toby has, our follow up game is really bad, right? Like Toby's set up a lot of group chats, and my follow up game with him is bad because we need to set up meetings. So what is the duplication? The duplication is explaining the model. Going back to what Mario does, he does a weekly explain. So we're going to probably have to figure out a schedule that we're doing a weekly explain, whether it's on Zoom, right, or in person. He just did his live event last week. So Mario, tell me more about that. Oh no, it's Teresa. Sorry, you raised your hand.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I have
Mario.
no idea. Oh,
Yeah, go
like
ahead.
I don't even know how to raise my hand. Yeah, so we had our first EXP explain last week, and we did it right after the Remax merger was announced. We're like, hey, you know what? We need to do it. There's a lot of Remax friends out here that we have, but we didn't want to be too pushy. We wanted to be, hey, let's invite them. And we had the first one, guys. We had about 25 people. I didn't promote it whatsoever because I wanted it to be word of mouth and have my agents promote it so they could step up. That way I was like, hey, if nobody shows up, it's gonna be the first one where they know, hey, you need to promote this. We had 25 agents and we had just done a week and a half of planning it out. Out of those 25 agents, we have 4 agents that onboarded already. And we have about probably another 3 to 4 that are gonna onboard in the next week. And it was talking about EXP, the benefit, but more talking about what we're doing as an organization, the partners that we have, and how we're helping our agents grow. When it comes to the team leader and the broker side of it, because we did have a few team leaders and brokers there, is letting them know the leverage on, hey, we can help you scale to the next level and also help you get your agents to produce more. And it's not just you anymore. You have a whole organization of leaders that are doing more than them for the most part that could help teach your agents continue growing. So it takes some weight off of them. It gives them leverage, one, to get time back and be there with their family, but two, to start scaling at a bigger level. So those events, let me know if y'all need any help with them. I'd be more than happy to go out there. We had 3 of our top agents talk as well as guests. That way it wasn't just me and Art having the class and classroom setting. It was like, hey, tell us a testimony. We have an agent that's been with us a year and a half. Her first year, she got 24 listings because of the systems that we have. And she talked about that. We have an agent that just joined us, I want to say about 6 months ago, and she already opened up her cultural center and has 15 agents in her organization. So just testimonies where they're saying, hey, this is what I've been doing it. Because sometimes they'll look at the leaders and they're like, oh, well, you want 1,000 agents. That's not attainable. I can't do that. But when they see your agent that just got started 6 months ago with 15 agents with the cultural center, it makes it more eye leveling and it makes more sense where, hey, I can do this as well. But those are crucial. Like they really do work.
Mario, what
Thank
time
you,
of
Mark.
day did you do your explain?
We did it at, Liz, what time was it at? At 11? At 11? Yeah, from 11 to 1 is what we did. We gave a lunch to our agents that brought a guest, which that's why they hustled. So lunch was free for the agent, the EXP agent that brought a guest and the guest. Now, if it was a guest that just came in by themselves, lunch was paid for. So, but previously in the past, we would do just EXP free lunches for the agents that weren't with EXP. But this round, I was like, well, we're gonna get a good amount of our agents going. I'd want them if they're going, we pay for their lunch. We got sponsors for all of it, so we didn't pay for any of it. But I'm like, that way they can go out there. At the end of the day, we do a mastermind if nobody shows up. But man, we were blessed because there was a lot of big players that went out there for the first one. And that's just it built the confidence. I know the next one's gonna be double easy, and then we're gonna get a triple in the next 2 to 3 months. But yeah, so it was 11 to 1. We paid for their lunches. We spent maybe about $1,200 total, and we got a sponsor for we got 4 sponsors that covered it. So
Did y'all do any type of training or just the advertisement was your show and they explain?
no, the advertisement. So we do trainings here in San Antonio. We have like 7 classes a week. So on this one, we did push heavy where, hey, on our classes, we never push to recruit, we never push to attract. But if you go to our EXP Explain, we're pushing. Like this is for attraction, this is for partnering with leaders. We had several. We had one that was at a transaction fee of $500 that I think it's option one realty, or yeah, option one realty. And she's like, well, y'all are too expensive. And I'm like, well, what are you closing? And she's like, oh, I closed 28 transactions. And I'm like, well, what is your split? She's like, oh, 500. We did the math. She was paying more on transaction fee that she would have been paying at EXP, not to even mention the Icon Award. But we did no class. It was straight what we're talking about. If they had some questions, we answered them, but it was straight on our organization and EXP Realty.
Love it. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Teresa.
Sorry, I was driving earlier, so I couldn't raise my hand. And then later I raised my hand got onto Mario's.
Now it's on
So,
Shelly.
okay, well, thank you so much for, is that mine? Okay, sorry.
It's yours.
Okay.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you, Mario, for sharing. I really got encouraged because I know that we tried to do agent attraction that it hasn't been really working very well. However, I'm so excited to tell everyone that we got on board one new agent last week. So we're still doing the onboarding process and trying to get it more streamlined and documented so that they can follow easier. Because I know that everyone gets the onboarding process with the EXP, but EXP classes are so overwhelming. Literally, when I went through it myself, it was very overwhelming and lots of things going on. So I want to try to do it as one thing at a time so that the agent can follow. And also that personally have lots of, last week I had 5 properties under contract. 2 of them terminated. Oh my gosh. 3 of them still going. I got 3 more new listings this past weekend, and my daughter graduated from college. There's just tons of things. And I'm leaving for Japan and Korea this coming weekend, so I'll be gone for 3 weeks. However, I just want you to know that I've been trying to help everyone in the organization, not just under me, about production. And we've been hosting production trainings every other week, and Shelly is going to continue when I'm out of the country. If you have team members who have questions, I have answered calls from lots of people, Yushi recently, and people used to be under Marisa. They're all calling me, and I think I'm happy to answer any questions. If you have team members who have questions regarding production, regarding contracts, regarding leases, any question, if you want to ask, you can reach the expert support, EXP expert or something, or you feel like it's hard to get onto EXP World. I highly recommend encourage you to go to EXP World, but sometimes people just shy and from getting it, or from if you're out in the field on the phone, it's really difficult. So just feel free to call me or text me, and I just want to let you know that I'm here for your support. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, we're all here together. We're all here as partners, helping each other. And Teresa and Shelly show up really big on that. And thank you for being consistent on your coffee meetups and your trainings and things like that. So really appreciate it. Everything's duplicatable. There's so many things going on. Gabby Ernesto always showing up. Judy and Joelle doing their commercial stuff. Katie's doing commercial trainings every week. I mean, the group is getting bigger. So another thing I want to kind of share is, we're at 366. Imagine if everyone brought 10 friends. That's the math, right? So it's possible, it's the duplication is there. The compounding is there, but, before you get to 366, you got to put it in the work. You get to leverage like all the hard work, Mario's foundation in San Antonio, what he's doing there. He puts in the work, right? And Paul, all of us, Brandon, Andy up in Denver, Toby's managed his team and doing production, quit his W-2 as a CPA, we're all there. So everything is possible. You guys are here on the call. And, I'll be going to Hong Kong for the month of end of May to June. We'll still have our calls. Fridays, it's not going to stop. Be consistent. Ernesto, if you're in town, He's going to be hosting, helping with those calls. Kevin too, Teresa, you know, and just continue on the work together. We're going to do it. So I'm going to end it with this. The strongest agents aren't always the loudest. They're the ones who refuse to quit. We're not quitting, right? We are moving forward. We're a pack. We're a partnership, and the culture, right? Culture trumps everything else. Like when I share the We Partner slides, the EXP slide, I don't talk about EXP yet. We talk about our culture, our community that we're building. You're already a part of it. Leverage it, right? And just imagine when we get to 1,000, together with Mario, together with Paul, together with Brandon, you get to leverage all these partners together. And if you cannot see past, like you cannot envision yourself, I want you to start dreaming. I want you to start dreaming like, hey, you know what? I have a goal to get 10, and that 10 will start growing. Talk to me. I'm here. And if you decide today, like, hey, you know, I do want to start getting my 10, how do we start? How can I do it? Text me right away. Let's get there. Let's start dreaming bigger. Because once you have 10 people, like Paul will share you, like once you have that 10, like Jimmy, yes, thumbs up. Once you have that 10, you'll see how it's going to compound. But if you don't have that first or second or third, of course it's going to be hard, right? But we're here to help you. Paul's here to help you. So anyways, just excited for you guys because I know we're going to get there because Mario's catching up fast. 8 months, 160 plus people. He's coming. He's coming after the Panda Pack.
No, the goals to grow together.
I know, but really proud to see a partner like that, and they're out there. So before in the past, before co-sponsorship, you're trying to find these leaders. They're already here in the company. Go partner up with them. Be excited. So, all right. You guys have a great Monday. I got Kevin and Brandon here at the Rome office. I'm in the colony, so if anyone wants to swing by, we'll be here till 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm just gonna hang out with them, and we're just gonna mastermind and get some work done. Okay.
Hey, real
Well, you
quick,
guys,
guys, real quick.
yes, Mario.
Something I do want to share is culture, what Daniel was talking about. I co-sponsor a lot with a lot of leaders. I'm part of Global Alliance and Honey Badgers as well. The culture that y'all have is unmatched. Like we have a strong culture in San Antonio. Global Alliance has a strong culture, and so does Honey Badger. But they don't do what Daniel is doing. They don't do what y'all's organization is doing. They're not doing what y'all just did. I think it was what Friday where y'all had the crawfish. Y'all
Yeah.
have a unique culture. Just invite, pay it forward, tell people about your culture. There's a lot of our agents that join us because of our culture, and then they realize, hey, EXP is the best brokerage to be on after they have already joined. But people join people. People join people that they like and trust. And then from there, we can tell them, hey, there's revenue share, there's the Icon Award, there's this, there's that, there's everything else. But the culture that we pack and Panda Pack have is unmatched. And I say that with the most honest truth. Like I mesh with a lot of organizations out there. I connect with a lot of leaders. Nobody is doing what y'all are doing, guys. Y'all are doing incredible. Y'all are doing amazing, and y'all really do truly care about the agents. So be loud about it, make noise about it, post content about it, and attract that way. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. And thank you, Daniel, and thank you all for letting me be part of this. Excited to grow together. So that's all I
Yeah.
have.
No, you know, you talked about like if you're gonna come for crawfish for free, you got to bring a guest. I had some random people like I think they thought it on Eventbrite. I'm like, are you in real estate? Like, no, I saw it on Eventbrite. I'm like, my wife was like talking to some people, random people. But anyways, you know, the thing is, you know, we're making a splash here. People in EXP hear about our barbecue events. They know us for that. Hey, just invite. Like, it's not hard to invite people to barbecue for food, right? They see the culture, and that's how we build, right? I don't have any nice gimmicks or funnel system or all this AI stuff yet. It's gonna happen, right? We got the thing is if there's something missing, go find that partner that can help you with that, right? my focus is getting people together. I enjoy feeding you guys, but I enjoy feeding your guests. So, anyways, the power of the invite. We'll see you guys next week on Monday. Mario and I are gonna fly to New Orleans tomorrow. I think TC is flying for the top producer stuff. I don't know who else is flying there, but we're gonna be getting updates from our CEO, from Leo, and of course all this new hype about buying next home, trying to understand it. We don't bash any company, at the same time as we leverage all the new stuff that's going on. So we'll see you guys next week, Monday. You guys have a great week. I know there's a lot of graduation stuff going on. My daughter's getting graduating, so I'll be flying to Boston next week as well. Excited to see her graduate and be there. So you guys have a great week. Thank you, Mario, for
Congrats.
getting
Y'all take
on
care,
and
guys.
staying
Have a
on.
nice week. See you tomorrow,
All
bro.
right, bye.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye. And if anyone wants,